I'm about to show you exactly what you could do to become a crab game god, so you can win more games and move around the map quicker than anyone else. You'll be able to have more fun with the game as a whole and die a lot less. Also, mechanics in crab game may require a bit of time to master, but quite a lot of these are very simple to implement into your games and will assist you a lot. So stick around to find out how you can master these mechanics and improve at crab game. What's going on, everybody? It's Poptrick here, and I'm going to be showing you exactly what mechanics you should learn so you can see an immediate improvement in your movement, win more games, and most importantly, style on everybody in your lobby. I've been playing crab game a fair amount over the past few weeks since it's released. From that time, I've discovered that this game has an extreme number of mechanics and tricks that you can do to give yourself an edge in your lobbies. If you are wondering, this game actually requires a bit of practice to get good at, but that doesn't mean you have to learn all of these mechanics to have a great time playing the game. I'm going to show a lot of tricks, so feel free to pause the video and practice the mechanics shown. Feel free to replay the video if you do not understand the mechanics shown the first time. With that being said, let's begin with the first mechanic. Starting out with one of the most simple but useful mechanics to learn, the diagonal jump. Start by pressing any two movement keys to make diagonal movement, like W and A or W and D. Then all you need to do is hold these keys and jump. You'll see a massive speed increase compared to normal running. This gives an estimated 40% speed increase compared to running, which means just learning this extremely easy trick will make you run faster than a very large number of players in the game. This is a great first mechanic to learn because you can use it as a base to learn the trickier ones coming up ahead. These tricks can help you improve greatly. With that being said, let's move on to the next mechanic. Moving on to the best mechanic for covering long gaps on foot. This mechanic is also based on the diagonal jump. To do a crouch diagonal jump, all you need to do is a diagonal jump but crouch right after your initial jump. This will give you a great vertical jump with a lot of distance. I'm pretty sure it is the same speed as the diagonal jump, but the vertical boost makes it better for covering long gaps. You will be able to outjump anyone using the basic diagonal jumping, and this shouldn't take too long to get a hang of. The next mechanics are the spinning bumper and wall bumper mechanics. There's not much to say about the floor bumpers besides that they launch you horizontally, and if you jump at the right time you can launch yourself into the air with a little horizontal speed too. And you can jump on the little axle in the middle of the bumper. The wall bumpers are more useful in my opinion because you can avoid getting caught by people pretty easily. All you need to do is time your jump and stand next to them, and they will launch you horizontally. I believe there are more tricks to discover about these bumpers. If you find a new mechanic, please leave it in the comments down below. Real quick, if you are enjoying this video and you want to see more high effort tips and videos from me like this, it would mean the world to me if you would hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Also, make sure to check out some of my other videos if you want to see more. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Ladders are one of the most common ways of traversing maps. This means we need a fast way of climbing up them. Going up them diagonally will give you about a 40% speed increase compared to normal climbing. You can also jump onto them around the peak of your jump to get an extra boost. And you can also jump while on a ladder to jump off and fake out your opponent chasing you. When climbing to the top of the ladder, right before you reach the very top, you can hold a diagonal key or move your mouse in a certain way to shorten how long it takes to land on the ground as before. So you should have another advantage when escaping or chasing enemies. Next up are the ramp mechanics. Ramps or slopes can give you an insane movement boost if you know how to use them correctly. If you're falling from a high place, one of the best ways to keep your health and mobility high is to land on a slope. There are quite a few tricks that you can do that will benefit you a lot if you implement them into your games. Starting out with the basics, how to land on slopes. I recommend landing on the bottom parts of the slope as you get a lot more speed and distance from this. I also found that going diagonal increases the length of how long you slide. Although this seems nice, I'm not too sure if this increases how fast you travel, but who knows, maybe you can find a hidden trick to go even faster using diagonal movement. With this being said, let's move on to the first slope mechanic. The first mechanic I'm going to show you is what I call hyper sliding. Start by finding a good slope to do it on and try to land in this general area of the slope. Next, get a bit of speed and jump on the ramp. The second, when you're going to land, hit your crouch key and let go of all movement keys. I recommend rebinding scroll wheel as your jump, or just time your jumps really well. Depending on the area of the ramp you jumped off of, and the timing of your initial crouch and jump, you'll see a fluctuation in speed, and of course, practice makes perfect. If you are having any issues figuring out any of these mechanics, or if you want to see some of these tricks in action, then I recommend checking out my other videos. There are 3 types of tire movement I found which are similar to perform but will show different results from each other. Let's begin with the first one, the normal tire jump. Start out by running into a tire and timing your jump to the second you hit the tire. This will give you a tremendous boost into the air if you perform it correctly. Moving on to the second one, which is the crouch boost. All you need to do is crouch the second you hit the tire, and it will give you a large boost forward and a pretty decent height boost as well. This is fantastic for mobility, but I do not recommend using it when below 30 HP as it may be too risky and lead to dying to fall damage. I do not think you can crouch into it diagonally, but you can try it out and prove me wrong. Overall, this is an excellent trick to learn. The last one is the slide jump, a great combination of the 2 mechanics merged together. Begin by running towards the tire diagonally and slide for a split second before hitting the tire. Right before your bounce registers, hit jump. If done correctly, this will launch you at an absolutely massive speed towards the direction you are going. I believe that this is one of, if not the best ways to get across a map in the right situation and scenario. I only recommend doing this if you're close to full HP because it will deal more than half your health when you land, so be warned. These mechanics can be used as a base to getting into overpowered spots or to just boost across the map at a very fast speed. If you want to see a lot of spots I found using these tire mechanics, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button so I can continue making these high effort videos like this one. Although these tricks are very difficult to perform consistently, if you can implement these into your game, they would give you an extreme advantage on modes like hacking or bomb tag. These are your first steps in improving mechanically at Crab Game. You should be able to pick up these mechanics pretty quickly over time, which will help you win more games and you'll have more fun playing the game. With that being said, I wish you good luck. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.